Our next enshrinee into the class of 2025 of the Texas High School Football Hall of Fame is Robert Griffin III from Copperas Cove. Now, Robert led Copperas Cove to the state championship game 2006 and 2007, throwing for 3,357 yards, 41 touchdowns, and just 9 interceptions, rushing for 2,161 yards and 32 touchdowns as Cove played for the 4A Division I state championship. He was also a standout track athlete, setting state records in the 110-meter hurdles and the 300-meter hurdles, missing the national high school record by just 1/100th of a second. He was named the Gatorade Texas Track and Field Athlete of the Year in 2006 and made the USA Today All-USA Track and Field team in 2007. So how do you top that? Well, at Baylor, Robert threw for over 10,000 yards. He rushed for 2,254 yards. He led the team to 6 straight wins to finish the 2011 season, including victories over number 5 Oklahoma and number 22 Texas. It earned him the 2011 Heisman Trophy, first ever Heisman Trophy winner from Baylor University. In the 2012 NFL Draft, Griffin was selected second overall by Washington. He led the team to the playoffs in his rookie season and was named the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year in over 7 NFL seasons. He passed for nearly 9,300 yards and 43 touchdowns. Now he is taking his talents to the broadcast booth to share his expert commentary on NFL games and player performances. So please welcome, as he takes his place in the Texas High School Football Hall of Fame, Robert Griffin III.
Those glasses don't work anyway, so they are not prescription, so I can't see anybody. But I just want to say thank you to the Texas High School Hall of Fame, for bestowing this honor upon myself and my family. Since we're going to continue this tradition of having everyone stand up, I'd like my family and the table to stand up so I can acknowledge everybody that's here with us today. I want to say thank you to my wife, Grete. Yes. Our daughters, Reese, Gloria, Gamea, and Gia, who's been talking the whole time. And that's right, people, I'm a girl dad of 4. Yep, just me and the dog. House full of princesses and queens, right? I love you guys. None of you knew me in high school, but going to high school in Texas is what made me who I am today. So I think you have to thank Texas for making me the dad I am and the father I am. I hope that I am a good father, a good dad, right? And a good husband to you, baby. So I think we all in this room know that Texas is just a special place. And there's just something about Texas high school football that makes it feel so big that the rest of the world feels small. The passion, whether the high school team wins or loses kind of determines how the teachers treat you that week. Right? Math and social studies are actually fun. And your high school coach is a demon, all right? Because when you win, you can't let that rat poison of success and praise make you soft. So they go harder on you every single time. But that's what makes Texas so special and why I hold this honor so near and dear to my heart. There's nothing like Texas, guys. I want to say a few names, and you probably won't recognize a lot of them, but they mean the world to me. Sean Robertson, Nathan Kepler, Sean Doherty, Jerry Hill, William Mallow, Anthony Mackey Jr., Nate Joseph, Robbie Reeves, and Corey Smithers. Those are my high school offensive linemen. And I would not be up here today if it wasn't for them protecting and paving the way for me. I got a couple teammates that are in the building right now. Donnell Morrison. Where you at, Donnell? There he is with the cowboy hat. Donnell has a picture that he likes to show everybody of us when we were 6 years old. All right? We were playing baseball together, coach's pitch. And he's been a friend to me ever since. Whether sometimes I don't respond on time or not, he's always a text message away. And I want to say thank you, brother. Appreciate you. We got another friend in the building, Jordan Jones. He was a linebacker for us at Coppers Cove. And he's the same way. He's been amazing. He found out that we were having this event here, and we haven't seen each other in a few years, but once again, just a text message away. And that's what makes Texas so special for me, having grown up here. It's the greatest football years of your life. And this is coming from a guy who, as they so eloquently stated, played in college here at Baylor, and then obviously went to the NFL and played for the Washington Redskins at the time, now the Commanders, formerly the Washington football team. A lot of names, I know. And what you don't realize as you continue to grow and get to the next stage is just how much you're going to miss those guys. We have stories for days, war stories you call them, right, where you got your scars. These are the people that know you, truly know who you are, and helped you grow and develop into the young man that you eventually became. So I don't know how else to say thank you but to acknowledge them in a room full of their peers. I got to say thank you. Yes. Give them my hand a clap. Yeah. Also, the man, the legend, Jack Welch. Where you at, Coach? There he is. And his wife, Carol, good to see you as well. Jack Welch turned around Coppers Cove football. And people try to attribute that to me because I think they just have a little bit of like revisionist history sometimes. But I remember when I was in first grade with Jack Welch and we would go to the football camp. And Josh Harrison was the running back, and his son was the quarterback. And they would teach us all these things, and I realized, like, as I got to junior high school and I played in 7th grade for the first time ever, the plays that they were teaching us at that campus, first graders, were the same plays that we were running in 7th grade. And sometimes, you know, we heard I think it was the Barbet family talking about how you don't know how hard it is to win in Texas when it comes to football, no matter where you're at. Jack had the system so nailed down that he was training you from first grade to know that system when you got to high school. And yeah, we used to run that quarterback jet sweep. And by that, I mean it's like the toss, but get in front and block for the running back sweep. You toss it out on the outside, and now you're the quarterback and you're the lead blocker. And I remember that because when I went to college and I was here at Baylor University and we did our first toss sweep, I'm asking the coach, why am I not blocking? That gives us extra numbers. We got 11 on 11, baby, let's go. Jack taught us that. He taught us how to win when we didn't necessarily always have the most talent and have, the biggest offensive lineman. Sean Doherty, I mentioned to him. Sean Doherty was every bit of 5'9", 5'10", 240 pounds. I don't know if you've seen any of those guys in the NFL, but they are freaking war daddies inside when it comes to high school football. Jack taught us how to win that way. He taught us how to win with speed. He taught us how to win with discipline. I'll never forget, and they'll hate me for this, but we played against a team called Shoemaker, which is the team on Fort Hood. And they had about 9 Division I football players. But we knew they didn't have a Division I football team, and they weren't coached the best. We beat those boys 66-0. Oh yeah, that wasn't me. I'd had a couple touchdowns, but it wasn't me. It was because of you, Coach. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for helping me get to where I've gotten in life, and I'll never forget that. To my dad, anybody knows my story, know my dad is really the reason I was, such a dedicated and determined athlete coming up in high school. I want to say thank you to him. He's not here today because he is out coaching track and field, pouring into other people's kids, and that's always been a quality of his that we knew was at the heart of why he does it. He doesn't help people to make money. He doesn't help people to be rich. He wants to enrich their lives. So I want to say thank you to him. He demanded greatness out of me. He did everything he could to beat me at basketball for as long as possible, even to the point where he was changing the rules of the game, okay? Because at one point I got fast, right? And I was getting a little taller, so he couldn't shuffle with me anymore, bad knees and all, you know what I'm saying? So we started doing free throw competitions. And that was the only way he could beat me until I eventually beat him in that. And then we just stopped playing. All right? And I respected his desire to want to win, even though he had to try to change the rules sometimes to win. And it taught me how to be a winner in life with or without changing the rules. So I want to say thank you to my dad. I respected that desire of his to win, and it's really, really made me who I am today. Can I have my mom stand up? So just perfect. She's filming this speech. Because she went to every single game and every single practice that I ever had in high school, and she did exactly that right there. She filmed it. So my dad had me on the film study early. Okay, I'm 8 years old, we breaking down the film. But we wouldn't have had any film if it wasn't for you. You were always the sugar to my dad's salt, literally all the time. You taught me how to be a man that honors his father and honors his family. You taught me and my sisters how to be not just strong, but also serve people. And I think that's why I've been able to stay, or feel like I've been able to stay grounded and stay who I am, that people know me from high school, still see me and say the same things that they did to me when I was in high school, is because I had that example from you. No matter how high we climb, no matter what we do, we always have to say that same person. We can grow, but we never become full of ourselves. And I think you taught me that. So thank you for that, Mom. And happy Mother's Day as well. Now to my wife. Again, please stand up by yourself. Yes. You were not with me in high school, as I said before. But I want to say thank you. You rescued me in a time of my life when I didn't know what I was going to do next. Thank you for giving me a life of love, a life with purpose. And thank you for making me a dad again and again and again. I think you got one more in you. I think the people want Archie 4. I'm just saying. Yeah, y'all laughing, but y'all know I'm serious. I hear you now. I love you. You know, watching you be a mom, the kindness, the care, the patience, the attention to detail, even that protective mama bear that comes out of you when the kids are playing sports, I love that. I love it. And I see you in all of our kids. And that to me is the biggest blessing in the world because you're the best person I know. So I love you, baby. Happy Mother's Day. And last, I just want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you to the other men that are being inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm honored to be in this class with you. I've said it before earlier today, but it is truly an honor to have been able to watch Patrick, watch you do your thing, man. I know you're a little younger than me, not too much younger, but just a little younger. And to see you really truly develop into the player that you've become, you know, being able to watch you become the greatest quarterback in NFL history is something that I've actually thoroughly enjoyed. Being able to tell your story on TV and do all those things has meant the world to me. So to go into this class of the Hall of Fame with you and the rest of these guys is truly an honor. Thank you to you guys for showing up, honestly. Chip and Joanna Gaines, appreciate you guys coming out. I see you back there with the wave. You know, they've been great friends. They have literally transformed this city. Every time I just told them earlier, every time I drive back to Waco, it just looks different. And I'm like, in a good way, guys, in a great way. Even this building is just phenomenal. And a lot of that goes to, obviously, the accomplishments that we were able to make on the football field, but what you guys have done off the football field has really taken the city to another level. I want to say thank you to everybody else that is here, really just for honoring myself and these guys. This wouldn't feel as big if you guys weren't here. So we appreciate you. God bless.